Corner, the corner, the corner.
Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you'll find real, authentic conversation, organic conversation, unscripted, unfiltered conversation, like you're home with your cousin. It's all about life. It's about finance. It's about spirituality. It's about love and everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey. So sit back and listen in as we dive into a wide range of topics. I had some diverse guests coming on with an array of thoughts and opinions. My goal is to create a space all for us to connect and communicate. It's not really about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy it. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about
The corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Cousin Ed. Yes, indeed. We're back with another one, Cousin Ed's Corner. And today is a special day. I would say it's thank God for everything, which always we thank God for everything He's given us and every opportunity. But today I would say that it's the Corner Connection. Today I would say it's a lot of different shows. But today is a special day for me. It's a hard day for me. It's been a hard day for me throughout this morning and throughout this evening. Even to do today's show, I am sitting in a car in a parking lot just to get this show done because I wanted to commemorate, memorialize, and thank my grandmother for everything she did for me, for everything she continues to do for me. My grandmother passed away January 30th, 1988. This day is always hard for me, my family, and everybody else. So I wanted to just have a brief moment with you and talk about my grandmother, right? Please excuse all the noise you do hear. We are in the neighborhood. We are out in the streets. So when I do travel, I like to still get shows done. But this show right here was special to me, and I wanted to talk to you. I actually recorded this 3 times already, and I couldn't get through it. So hopefully I get through this one of them, and it may not be long because I know how hard it is. But leading up to today, January 30th, 1988, my grandmother was sick for some time, and being a young kid, not knowing what she was going through, but knew the pain she had. Being a young kid, seeing her suffer. Being a young kid, not knowing what hospice is and people having terms of cancer and, didn't really know and understand it at that point, right? I knew something was wrong. I knew whispers were happening. I knew, they put you out the room when the doctors come. I knew all this stuff, but I didn't know exactly what was going on. And unfortunately, not having the hindsight of knowing, you don't cherish those moments even more. I cherish the moments, but not even more to hone in on it. My grandmother was sick. She came home. Leading up to her being sick, she had a lot of doctor's appointments. She was tired. She stopped working. She was losing weight. All these things start happening. You recognize it, but you never think that it was going to be an end in sight. And as we led up to this time, I would spend weekends over there, spend my time off over at her house, and saw the change happening and didn't know the end was near. When it got close to the end, she was sent home on hospice. She had a morphine drip, and the pain was unbearable for her. I seen some of the tears roll out her eyes. I seen the pain. I seen the frustration, and not to compare my grandmother to God or to Jesus, but you think about him on the cross and say, God, why have you forsaken me? She was angry at certain points, like, why is this me? Right? And not understanding because how good she was, how great she was to other people, everything she was doing for the family, how she brought the family together. I didn't understand why he would do this to her, right? On this day, and I'm just going to fast forward. On this day, January 30th, 1988, me and my mother were traveling from Brooklyn to Queens to go see her at the hospital. And as we were driving and getting closer, I said, she's going to get better, Mom. Don't worry. I could see the worry on my mom's face. Like I said, I didn't know the extent to it, but I see the worry on her face. I'm like, she's great. Like, the person she is great. He wouldn't, and I'm truly, as a believer, like, he wouldn't let anything happen to her. She's great. Like, she's one of his children. He wouldn't let anything happen. As we pulled up at my grandmother's house, like I said, she was already in the hospital. After leaving the hospice, she was in the hospital. My grandfather was outside in the yard, raking the yard. This is a man who didn't do many things around the house, but he was in the yard, raking the yard. And as my mother pulled up, she started crying and said, "Oh no." So I guess she can tell by seeing him outside that something was wrong. And the interaction between them, I knew something was wrong. And her crying and him consoling her, and, you know, she's like, she's gone. Oh, and it was just chaotic. But I picked up on and understood that she was gone. Like, who's gone? She's gone. Now, I heard it and I felt it, and I was like, can't be. We just talked about this. Yeah. I was 12 years old, maybe 11 years old, 12 years old. And I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. I took off and I ran. I really ran. I like literally Forrest Gump. Y'all can see me. Close your eyes and see me right now running. I took off running. I didn't want that reality to be true. So if I didn't hear it and I couldn't be in that moment, it wasn't true, right? I took off running and I ran to the park. The park had a track. For anybody from Brooklyn or Queens, 150th in the Conduit, that's JFK Park, right? I went to the park and I ran around the track and I said, it's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. I wanted to run until it was over, like till the day was over, till my life was over, till everything was over. It's not true. It's not true. People stopped me. I was crying. People would ask me what's wrong. I wanted to run away for it not to be true. If I could run away now, it wouldn't be true. The sad part about grief and the reality of it is true. It is true that she was gone that day. Like I said, as great as my grandmother is and was, she's no longer with us. Somebody do the math. 88, 26, almost 40 years, right? She's been gone. Yeah. Hard for me to get through this, but I want to tell you how great she is. She raised 5 kids. I can't count. I could count the grandkids she has. We still all here, yeah. All the grandkids she has, 5. I had 5. My mom had 1. That's 6. 2, 7, 8 grandkids she had. Unlimited amount of great grands she has had. But she kept us all together. Kept us loving each other. She worked as a home health aide in this psychiatry, I don't know what to call it now, but psychiatric ward. Let me say that. Psychiatric ward, helping others. She was in church, I say 7 days a week. She's on the usher board. She was on everything. She did so much that kept the family together. I didn't understand for many years how God could do this. But after that, I found myself doing everything to please her. Right? I wanted her to look down on me and say that you did it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. She couldn't come to the plays. Couldn't come to the games. Couldn't see me graduate. All those things, but I wanted her to say she was proud. She is proud. It's not only me, her grandkids, her great grandkids. She's proud. Like I said, I'm sitting in the parking lot right now and I wanted to get this out. I want my kids to hear this and understand that this is where a lot of the love comes from, and what makes me who I am today. Family. I'm gonna get out of here, but I understand what grief is. But live for that person. Live for that person. Let them know that you truly, truly love them. Everything that you do is for that person. You truly, truly love them. That you honor them and you cherish the memories. That's why I really believe in taking pictures and everything else. Cherish the memories of you and your loved ones now, because one day you may not be here, they may not be here. Cherish the memories. One day Cousin Ed will not be here. Cherish the memories. I'm going to end on that note. This one was hard for me. I love y'all. I love my grandmother Daisy, Harry. January 30th, 1988 is a day I'll never forget, and the pain stays with me forever. Peace.
Thank you.